Alright, I know it's been a while since I've done the design things, but here we go. This is the newest villain in the episode that just came out with the name Kill Bjorn. I know I mispronounced it in the episode itself. The reason for that is this was not a character created by me. It was another person within the creative team who created this character and their name. The general characterization of being a ghost possessing this sort of machine, while I came up with the character design. I did not color in his drawing, but as mentioned in the episode, he is in a dark green color scheme. He has several missiles and other weaponry built into his body and has a retractable mask. Now it's time to get out ye spinach, or don't, because that's not in the public domain yet, because we got Popeye. I reworked his look to sort of still maintain the classic white and blue color scheme, but sort of give him a more modern look, as this Popeye is meant to be like 25 like the rest of the characters, and possibly maybe even the descendant of the classic Popeye from the old comic strips. That is another thing, since this is drawing from what's in the public domain. I can't exactly use the spinach. Maybe I can. If I am able to still use the spinach, if there's any experts who know if I can, please let me know in the comments. But, yeah, that's Popeye. Still in the public domain revamp zone, we have Billy, who we just met in the second Dragon Wars movie. Billy is actually based off of Billy Batson. Yes, Shazam. As you see, his early Captain Marvel comics, back when he was called Captain Marvel, are actually in the public domain. The stories are, at least. But due to all the trademarks and the fact that he is still a heavily used character by DC, I heavily reworked him. His last name isn't mentioned, and we don't actually hear him say Shazam. Although, if you do listen carefully, I did kind of make it sound like he's like muttering it. And when he becomes the Lightning Beast. And the general idea is he can't really transform anymore since he hasn't transformed in a long time, and he's adapted to use his powers in his regular form. Henceforth, when he transforms, he becomes the Lightning Beast. He's basically, as mentioned in the movie, is a bit more tired of this crap and is sort of just trying to live a normal life now. But the fact that he's now living in Neo City, you could probably guess why he's not going to get that. But yeah, there's Billy. Oh, and before I forget, as mentioned in the movie, he's 27, actually putting him on the slightly older scale of the cast, being 2 years older than most characters in the Neoverse, which, if you don't know, that is the official name for this universe, for like my connected world. And he has been operating as a hero since he was a kid with the whole transformation thing, which will never be reached due to the fact I don't want to get sued, will not be directly mentioned. Like, it's acknowledged that he was able to transform into some heroic form as a kid, but the exact details would not be brought up, kept somewhat vague. But moving on. Moving on to Agent Tiffany, or Jessica, as basically mentioned in the movie with her description. Yeah, it's the same. Blue hair, some like fitness pants, and a green vest. She's a military fighter. She was actually inspired to join the military by Rex's mother, Jenna Jones, and possibly even trained under her. She's a tough nail to crack and prefers going by her agent code name of Tiffany, although will now maybe probably be occasionally going by Jessica. More than likely, she will still be heavily against it, but only will slowly be sort of getting used to it, as Rex and other characters will continue to just call her by that name, much to her frustration. But yeah, that should cover it. That's some of the newest additions to the Neoverse, finally covering their official designs. There you go.